good? Oatmeal on point. I want to talk to y'all about why you should, keyword, should block them. Because a lot of people say it's immature to block somebody, or don't block somebody because they'll say it's immature to block somebody, or don't block them because later on you could fuck or whatever. You know what I mean? But, and you might be right. If you don't block a woman, or if you're a woman and you don't block a man, he might come back later. You might be able to finesse him out of money or whatever. You know what I mean? If it's a woman, she can come back later and you probably get the smash or whatever. Right? And sometimes people do block people because they're immature. But there's always two sides to some shit, man. Everything ain't just one way. Some people actually block you because they're grown as fuck and they don't want to deal with the bullshit. So why would you let a nagging look? Imagine a nagging kid in your face. You just gonna let them stay there and disrespect you? Or are you gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna block this chick, or I'm gonna block this dude? And me personally, when it comes to the woman and coming back to sleep with you or whatever, here's how I feel about that. She left for a reason, or she played games because there's other guys, or she doesn't respect you and like you. So why, even if she does come back, why do you want to sleep with somebody who for one, probably chose some other guy over you and only coming back to you because that other guy is done with her, or she just simply doesn't respect you anyway? Not only that, 9 times out of 10, if you block somebody and then you let them come back, they're going to come back and play games. Or maybe you didn't even block them. They ghosted you. They went their own way for months and then they come back to you. They're going to play the same game. But if you block them, they know they can't come back. They won't even attempt it even if they wanted to. Like my last ex, she knows she can't. She wouldn't. Well, she has tried to appear on my page somehow one day, but that's about it. She know what time it is, and it ain't no hate, it ain't no immaturity. It's just the fact that no more of the anything you thinking about doing, it's not happening. And that's how y'all got to do it in general. I'm just using that as an example. I don't want y'all to think that this recently happened or some shit. You know what I mean? But you got to block them, man, because if you don't, my thing is, if you want them to come back later, then I guess don't block them. But me personally, I don't care. Once somebody starts doing that, I don't care if they come back. It don't matter if I was with them 20 years or 20 days. It don't matter. It don't matter because I know why you left. See, that's what y'all are not looking at. Y'all got to look at why the man or the woman left. You know what I mean? Like, if y'all was strong and then they just dropped off, like y'all was fucking and everything, and then they disappear like that, and then they try to come back, and you allow it, dog, you're putting yourself in a position of basically you're their doormat. It's okay. You're a revolving door. That's what it is. A revolving door. They already think that you're less than them. That's why they did that. That's why they left you for months, came back later, whatever. Now you just adding fuel to that fire, man. It's not immature either. A lot of people feel like, a lot of narcissists think that you are mad because you blocked them. Let them think what they want to think. But if you're a solid, mature person, it's not because you're mad. It's because you're doing what's best. You don't want a nagging little kid to be in your life, in your energy, to fuck up your happiness. Period. Point blank. It's like a woman, if she gets sent a dick pic by a guy she doesn't like, why aren't you blocking this guy? The reason why she's not, because deep down inside she likes the attention. She don't like the guy, but she likes the attention. The reason why she exposes that guy is because she doesn't like that guy. If she liked the guy, she wouldn't have said shit about the dick pic. But since she's mad at the guy, or she doesn't like the guy, then she exposes him instead of just blocking him, playing a childish ass game with the guy. Who plays games with somebody who don't like them? Or don't respect them? Not me. If you show that you don't respect me or like me, why the fuck would I play your games? That's wasted energy. That's what happens when you don't block them. Now, granted, a lot of y'all want to get your revenge when she comes back. I'm going to fuck her and this and that. Again, why do you want to fuck a woman that thinks other men are better than you? A woman that doesn't respect you. As a woman, why do you want to fuck a man that thinks other women are better than you? I think I might have said that for the other shit. I didn't mean to say that. If I did, maybe I did, because I gotta watch what I'm doing driving too. But if you are a woman, why would you want to sleep with a dude that ghosted you for months, came back because you know he's done with the other women or the other women are done with him? Now he wants to talk to you for a while. Only thing gonna happen out of that is he just gonna ghost you again. This is what people do when they leave and you allow them to come back. For some reason, a lot of y'all think, oh, they left, they learned their lesson. Oh, they learned their lesson, didn't they? They realize I'm the best thing out here, and man, come on, man, they ain't learned shit. You're just somebody that they can come back to because you always allowed it. All those other guys that she was dealing with, they ain't allowing her to come back. Or she don't want to come back because it's not going the way that she wanted it to be. But the key in all of that is she thought that they was better than you. That's why she left you in the first place. Because a woman is not going to leave. She going to stop when she, all right, this is the one. Let me see what's up with him. She going to stop there. She, especially y'all fucking around and shit. That girl is not going to go somewhere else and then come back. Nah, it don't work that way. Maybe if the woman was in a relationship or some shit trying to get up out of it, I'll give you that maybe. You know what I mean? But the point is, I have never seen somebody get unblocked. I have never unblocked somebody and they still not be full of bullshit. Never happened in my life. That's why I don't unblock people. That's why I don't. If I'm in a relationship and a woman tripping, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore her. I'm not going to block the chick. Because I'm at the point, if I block somebody, you're not getting unblocked. So, you know, if it's somebody like that, she just tripping, then I'll just ignore her until she's done tripping, I guess. But other than that, they got to be blocked, man. It's not about no pride. It's not about no hate. It's simply about what's best for you. You are supposed to cut off shit in your life that is not good for your life. Regardless, you're supposed to cut access off of that. You don't have access here no more. That's how it's supposed to be. Just like she cut off access from you from sleeping with her. Or he cut off access from you from taking you out and spending time with you and all this other shit, right? He decided to give that to someone else. She decided to give that to someone else. Now, why would you turn around and let that person who decided to give that shit to someone else come back afterwards? I know I thought you wasn't good enough for me and I thought he was better. But since he thinks I'm not good enough for him, I guess I'll come back to you and settle. That's exactly what it is. Y'all okay with that? Even if it's a smash, you're okay with that? Not me. Why would I do that if I could just smash a woman that already from day one gets it? She already sees the greatness in me. Why I want to deal with a woman who don't? That don't make sense to me, man. I get it. You got some fetish of some type of revenge, but I don't even want to really even touch a chick like that. That goes to me and try to come back. It better be a substantial excuse. You know what I mean? It better be something legitimate. Like, all right, I understand. Like if a girl told me she had a boyfriend, and she was trying to leave and we smashed and then she dipped and went back or something, I can deal with that because she was already honest with me from jump. But if a girl is like telling you she likes you and this and that and then dips and then tries to come back later, she's lying for one, and you're going to let her come back and fill your head with more lies. Because you know she's telling you the whole time, she's gassing you up. You the best ever, blah, blah, blah. That's what they do, right? Some of them are lying, some of them aren't. But if she dips on you, obviously she was lying. Or if he dips on you, he was lying. Because a man gonna do the same thing. He gonna gas the woman up trying to get pussy. This is what they do, right? So how to go from you the greatest woman on earth to, oh, well, I gotta leave you for a while. I'll be back later. I'll be back in a couple months. How's that happen? You gotta block them, man. I know a lot of y'all want them to come back. That's why y'all don't block them. I'm gonna call people's bluff. You don't block them because you want that person to come back. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. Once you show that you really don't, if once a person shows that they really don't fuck with me like that, I'm just gonna accept it. Because the truth is, they're not gonna, their feelings ain't gonna change like that. A lot of y'all think because they went away that their feelings changed somehow and now they back in. Nah, they don't work like that, man. It just doesn't work like that. Unless it was like years later, maybe. But by that time, you probably won't even want them. Like they say, she's for the streets. Or he's for the streets, whatever you want to call it. Because that's exactly what it got to be once they do that, man. But a lot of y'all want to hang on to shit. And y'all want to try to convince yourself in your mind that they left because of this or that. Dog, I'm telling you right now, man. You have to block them. It's not immature. The narcissist is going to laugh because they think that you're mad. You know what I mean? But as long as you're really not mad, this is the whole point of blocking a person. So they don't try to. See, a lot of people feel like, well, he's not strong enough to ignore me. No, I don't even want you I don't want you to appear in my phone, my news feed, none of that. Why would I? If I'm nobody to you and you left and went with somebody else, right? Why would I want you now you can come back and you in my vicinity? Why? No, it don't work that way. I don't even like the fact that an ex can look on social media and look at my page. Back in the day, it wasn't like that. I liked it better back then. Like if you was really gone, you was gone. Now they can still kind of scope on you. You won't even know it. Ain't nothing you can do about it, basically. You know what I mean? I really don't even like that. But it is what it is. I don't worry about it. And I don't look on they shit. I ain't trying to see none of that shit. Ain't no point in it. Only way I'm not blocking relationship is, or past relationship is if I had a kid by him. That's the only way, man. Other than that, ain't no fucking way I'm being friends. Ain't no way I'm doing it. It could be a good relationship too, but it just didn't work or some shit. Still not being friends. Might speak. That's about it. But I ain't even really talking about relationships. I'm talking about people who you're interacting with, who like to play games. They want to use y'all for attention. You know, they only hit you up because the other guy or the other girls ain't panning out. You know what I mean? And y'all right there. This is why I say block them. Because you cut all that out. All that shit, all the game that people can run on you, it can't be ran on you if they block. How they gonna run game on you? They can't even contact you. You see? When you don't block them, you give them that opportunity to play the game. Not only that, it lets them know subconsciously that he's still, he hoping I hit him up. He would have just blocked me. See, even though the narcissist people think it's funny that you block them, at least they know, like, yeah, he ain't trying to fuck with me. But if you don't block them and shit, they know that you leaving them there so you can scope on them and all this other shit. A lot of y'all broke up with a chick or a dude and you didn't block them on social media or unfriend them and shit. They know you watching them. You know what I mean? Y'all got to get out of that shit, man. You got to get out of that shit. I mean, if you can just leave them alone and they leave you alone, fine. But if they want to keep coming back playing games and shit, they got to be blocked, man. They got to be blocked. It ain't about no childish shit. It ain't about no hurt shit. It's just simply about doing what's best for you. Or you can be like a lot of men and say, well, don't block them because 6 months later she'll hit you up and then you can smash and all this. Like I said, there's a difference between a woman just, like, okay, let me say this. If a woman didn't say you was the best thing, I want you so much, and she did, or she just stopped talking to you, really can't say much. But if it's a woman that you the best ever, blah, 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 and this and that, and she do it, that's a problem, because now she's manipulating you. See, the other woman didn't manipulate you. She didn't promise you anything. She didn't try to blow your head up, none of that shit. She just simply stopped talking to you. Gotta respect that. But the other ones that playing the games with y'all and shit, or the other men that are playing games with y'all and shit, the ones that are trying to smash and then they ghost you and all that, versus the ones that really ain't trying to smash like that, you gotta respect that. You can't get mad at the man that really didn't try to lead you on and decided to not hit you up. He didn't really lead you on. He didn't do you dirty. But them other ones, nah, you can't fuck with them, because they literally tried to basically play you. And ain't no telling how far they will, how much they, ain't no telling if they would have done that little shit, ain't no telling how much big shit they would do to you. So when I see this, when I see that a woman is capable of lying and trying to manipulate and not respect my feelings and shit like that, ain't no telling what else she could do. That's why I don't even want to sleep with them. But a lot of men, y'all still want to sleep with them. I don't understand why. The woman does not respect you when she does this. A woman who respects you is going to try to, she's going to try to end it somehow. Like, this just ain't working, basically. Or she need her space, whatever the fuck, whatever. But at least she tried to do something. But even then, man, even if she do it like that, unless y'all would, like, had some type of, like, unless that girl really was, like, really solid to you, I wouldn't, if she was one that was playing games the whole time anyway, I wouldn't deal with it. I wouldn't take women serious either, unless they prove it. I wouldn't take men serious unless they prove it. So that's why when a lot of people say that a person's in their feelings because they block somebody, not if they like somebody like me. I don't take people serious until I see serious. I won't take a woman serious until I can see, like, I hate to say it, but unless my dick is in her throat fucking constantly, or she gives me a lot of her time, and possibly, even though I don't want a woman's money, but she's willing to buy me things or something like that, I'm not going to even consider that woman to be serious. Why would I? It don't make sense. And even then, that don't mean that I really am fully sold on the fact that she is serious. Even if my dick was in her throat every day, that don't mean nothing. She still can be plotting or whatever. But, man, y'all do what y'all do, man, and I don't know what else to say about it. Don't block them. They gonna keep playing games with y'all, though. See, I like the fact that, you know, if telling them to leave me the fuck alone basically don't work, then yeah, I'm a block, you know what I mean? And I like the fact that the person knows that you can't come back. The fact that you can't play games with me. That's what it's all about. It's not about, no, I'm going to teach her a lesson. I'm going to try to hurt her feelings. She's going to miss me type shit. Nah, it's about doing what's best for you so they can't play games with you. Plain and simple. You can let something slide maybe one time, some bullshit, depending on what it is. But after that, nah, you got to get blocked. You have to get blocked, because the thing is, they know exactly what they're doing. See, a lot of y'all want to act like narcissist people don't know what they're doing. But they do, and they laughing at y'all, man. They think it's a game. It's nothing but a game to them. And you allowing it by not blocking them. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but a game to them. She know damn well she ain't trying to fuck with you no more, but I don't want him to stop liking me, so let me hit him up in 30 days. And tell him how handsome he is and how much I miss him and this and that. Just to see if you'll bite that shit. The moment you say, oh man, I miss you too, but got him, gone. Same thing with men. Men do this shit too. But really, honestly, men don't be looking for the validation of if a woman really likes, still fucks with him or not. He really just trying to see if she'll still fuck him or not. That's how he go about it. A woman just mentions mentally look for it. A man's physically looking for it by seeing if you'll fuck with him. Fuck him. Fuck, let him fuck. And a woman is seeing by what you say. The moment, like I said, dog, she come back 30 days, 60 days later, talking about how much she miss you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying all women are lying when they do this, but you know how you gonna know? Because the moment you validate her back and say the same thing, she'll ghost you. That's how you gonna know. If she's serious, she ain't gonna ghost you. She gonna be happy as fuck that you're back. You know what I mean? That does happen, but it's rare. Most people who leave you and come back, they still on some bullshit. They actually on more bullshit because now you dealing with Pet Cemetery version of them. It's not the same them anymore. They didn't put all kind of different bodies and spirits in their shit. Unless that person left you and they were self-improving and really kind of stayed to themselves, you might be all right. But what's the odds of that shit happening? Most people ain't doing that shit. When they break up with you, they immediately going to try to find other people. They immediately sleeping with other people. So the people you was with before, they coming back and they somebody else, man. And they feel a different way about you. That's why they seem like they're somebody else. They really the same person, but now that they got this different energy in them from sleeping with other people and a different type of life since they're not dealing with you and shit like that, it comes off as their Pet Cemetery type versions of themselves. So yeah, man, y'all do what y'all do. Don't want to block them? Don't block them. But I'm telling you right now, they just gonna keep playing games with you. You know they can't play games if you stop them from playing it. And the best way to do that is to block them. A lot of y'all want to play games with them.